understand? Under command of Jimmy, the one and only truth, man. You understand? And it's time for black people to start waking up and coming together and under this umbrella, man, in this one body, man, and fighting your flesh. Fight your flesh, man. Your flesh say, don't join these crazy Negroes, man. But guess what? These crazy Negroes is righteous, man. You understand? They thought Christ was crazy. They thought all the prophets was crazy, man. But truth be told, you crazy. You understand? Especially if you thinking that you out here living righteously in the Christian church. You understand? The Christian church don't fight their spirit, man. They don't fight what they need to fight, man. They don't fight to not use drugs and to be a homosexual, man. And here we do, man. We fight our flesh day and night, man. You understand? And win. You understand? But we gonna get into scriptures about fighting your flesh, man. You understand? And how the prophets used to do it too, and what you need to do that, man. You understand? Let me get Hosea 5:15. You understand? And you gotta understand, it's gonna be hard, man. These trials, man, and especially we living in the last days, it's gonna be hard. Temptation is gonna be real, man. You understand? And you gonna think the Lord ain't with you, but He really is with you. You understand? Especially in the ISUPK, man. You understand? But right now, you know what I'm saying? If you ain't in the ISUPK, the Lord ain't with you, because you sinning. You understand? So we gonna break it. We gonna break it all the way down, man. Fighting your spirit, man. You understand? Fighting battles, man, and how to do that. Hosea chapter 5, verse 15, Baba Bashar. Yep. You understand? Go ahead.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
This is the Most High speaking, man. You know what I'm saying? He said when we were sinning and doing what the hell we wanted to do and not fighting our flesh, man, and giving in and being weak, man, and want to do all type of sin under the Most High. The Most High see everything, man. He see everything that you do, man. Angels all around seeing everything that you do, man. And He's seeing how you're not trying to fight. He's seeing how. So if you're not trying to fight your nasty flesh, man, guess what? He's gonna leave you. So you're gonna have to keep fighting, man. You gotta fight that demon inside you telling you to smoke crack, to smoke weed, to be a homosexual, to you understand, to sleep with white women. You understand? You gotta fight that flesh. You're gonna have to fight it because the Lord looking at you. And if He's seeing that you ain't just trying to fight and you give it in, you understand? Then that's when He's gonna leave. That's what He did to Israel, man, for a period of time, man. He did that to Israel. He did that to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians, man. Go ahead.
They seek my face.
Read it from top.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
Until they acknowledge what offense? What does that mean? Acknowledge your sins, man. That's what He said He's gonna do, man. And to Israel, know that being a homosexual is wrong. He's gonna hide His face, man. And to Israel, to blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians know that sleeping with white women is wrong. He's gonna hide our face. He's gonna hide His face, man. You understand? It's that face, right? They seek my face. Go ahead, read it again.
I will go and return to my place.
You're gonna return to His place, man. Meaning leaving you. Go ahead.
Till they acknowledge their offense and seek my face.
That's what you gotta do, man, to stop being tempted. What they do in the AA meetings, you understand? You gotta acknowledge that you're a drug addict. You understand? Right. You gotta acknowledge that you're a drunk, man. You understand? You gotta acknowledge that, hey, we a sinful nation, man, a disgusting nation right now. But we can do what we did back in the days, man, what our forefathers used to do. Keep these law, statutes, commandments, man. Don't think that you can't keep these law, statutes, commandments. You can keep them, man. The Christian church tell you that you don't have to keep them and that you don't need to keep them. But in the Bible, it says another thing, man. Christ said another thing. He said, let me get it, matter of fact, Matthew 15 and 24. 5 and 17, I believe. You can't listen to the law is not done away with. So if the law is not done away with, we got to keep it. That's why we're in this condition. That's why the Lord ain't with us right now. You understand? Go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 17. Think not that I come to destroy the law.
The Lord said, don't even think it, man, because people I think law done away with, brother. Don't even think it, man. Don't even try to get around it, man. That these laws, statutes, and commandments. This is what it's all about. Fear God and keep His commandments, man. That's what it's all about. Why you on earth and serve the Lord, man. You understand? And be righteous, man. And if we do that, man, we'll be on top. We'll have everything that we need. The Lord will be with us. The Lord won't let us get killed in the street. You understand? And the police get off, and the white man get off. You understand? Go ahead.
Or the prophets.
All the prophets. Go ahead.
I am not come to destroy, but to fulfill.
Yeah, go ahead.
Verse 18. For verily I say unto you, till heaven and earth pass, one jot or one tittle shall in no wise pass from the law till all be fulfilled.
Yes, you understand? If earth didn't pass, heaven didn't pass, man. You understand? And guess what? That was just a cut because earth ain't gonna never get destroyed, man. America gonna get destroyed, but the whole earth ain't gonna never get destroyed, man. Heaven ain't gonna get destroyed, man. You understand? And that's how you know that you should keep it, man. Even what the jot, do it say the jot and the tittle?
One jot or one tittle.
One jot, one tittle, meaning small law to the biggest law, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because, it's just pork. I ain't out here killing nobody, man. You're killing yourself, man, first of all. You understand? And you is killing somebody. You're killing yourself by not only getting diabetes and things like that and that nature, but the Lord gonna kill you for doing that. Oh, I'm just sleeping with a white woman. I ain't killing nobody. I ain't raping nobody. You understand? The Lord gonna kill you for that, man. The Lord gonna do that. You understand? So let me go back to, you understand, Hosea 5 and 15, Bible Kashar.
The book of Hosea, chapter 5, verse 15. I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
We gotta acknowledge our sin, man. Don't listen to your pastor saying that, it's all right, you can do whatever you want. You understand? Man, in here, you're going to acknowledge that that's wrong, man. You're going to acknowledge, you know what I'm saying? You can come in here and be a bulldagger, a homosexual, you know what I'm saying, a drug dealer, a drug addict, you understand? But you're going to have to fight, man. You ain't going to stay that way. Ain't no way in hell you're going to stay that way, man. You understand? Or you're going to just leave and go be a homosexual and then die in the street, man. That's what's going to happen, man, if you don't change your ways. But you're going to hear this word, man. So it ain't no excuse for anybody. It ain't going to be no excuse when the Lord come back and he's saying that you weren't trying to fight, man. You weren't trying to fight to not be a homosexual, to be, you know what I'm saying, to be a drug dealer and to be, wicked. You got to fight not to be that, man. You got to put up a fight. Every day is going to be a fight. You understand? Every day people going to try to get you out the truth, make you lead the truth, man. That's going to be you got to fight, man. You got to fight for that, man. You understand? Everybody going to try to, like, we really living in a matrix, man. You understand? And all the agents, I don't know if anybody know the movie, but the agents trying to, you know what I'm saying, get what his name is, Leo or Mio, whatever his name is. Yeah, that's us, man. Running, fight. You got to run and fight every day. Not run, but fight. You got to fight them off, man. You got to fight those agents off, man. That virus. You understand? You got to fight that virus off, man. You can't just let it beat you down and let people get you off the truth, man. No matter what you're going through, you're going to have to fight your way through it, man. Ain't no way you can give up. Don't give up, man. You understand? You gotta fight that flesh, man. Go ahead.
And seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Yeah, man. And then seek the Most High, man. Any more than that? Meaning, come get in class, man. Stop trying to worry about the wrong things. You understand? You want to chase worldly things, man. You better chase God. You better chase the Most High. You understand? That's what you better do. And a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, they want to run away from God. They want to run away from the UPK. You understand?
Right.
They trying to hide from the UPK, man. Listen, you better come running to the UPK. The Lord said, seek him, man. You better seek him. You understand? Hey, can you put those things? Yeah, we don't need those. Or you think it's best if you're spinning like that?
Yeah, it'll circulate. It's gonna circulate all the air.
All right, yeah, go ahead though.
You want me to go chapter 6?
No, let me get Jared. Yeah, let me see what that topic.
Book of Hosea, chapter 6, verse 1. Come and let us return unto the Lord,
Uh-huh.
for he hath torn, and he will heal us. He hath smitten, and he will bind us up.
Yeah, man, look it. Listen, man. We gonna have to come to the Lord, man. We're gonna have to gather together, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna have to do as a people. You can't just, not want to do that and hide and stay behind your computer and thinking that you a prophet of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Going to church and thinking that you serving God, man. Listen, the Lord is in the ISUPK, man. Let me get Jeremiah 3:8. Man, let me get Jeremiah 3:8. Huh?
Voice if you was going to turn it off. We're kind of the book of Jeremiah, chapter 3, verse 8. And I saw when for all the causes whereby backsliding Israel committed adultery, I had put her away.
Listen, man. We backsliding children, man. You understand? The Lord said we backsliding, man. You understand? And that's wrong to do, man. That's literally wrong to do, man. You can't backslide. You know what I'm saying? Don't go back, especially when you come into the truth. Don't go back into the world, especially to your mama house, man.
Right.
She gonna talk about you like a mug, man. Like I told you, boy. Now come on and sit down and eat this pork chop. You understand? I told you. You understand? You want to really feel that? You understand? You got to come into this truth and fight, man, and seek the Lord. You understand? Don't be a backsliding and don't commit adultery. What's that adultery, man? That adultery is, you understand, us, serving other gods, man. That Muslim crap, man. That Christianity, man. Serving other gods, man. God hates that, man. Go ahead. God hates the Christian church. God hates the Muslim mosques. You understand?
And giving her a bill of divorce.
He ain't not only that he hated, he hate the people that made it up. You understand? Say it again.
And giving her a bill of divorce.
Man, the Lord said he put us away for a little bit, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Okay. Yet her treacherous sister Judah feared not, but went and played the harlot also.
Exactly, man, because you got to understand. Half of Israel went into slavery, but the other half didn't. You understand?
Right.
And that didn't scare the other half. They didn't scare Judah and Benjamin and Levi, man. They didn't get scared, man. So guess what they did? They committed adultery because guess what? If you see people doing something, you want to do it. You think that you can get away with it, or you can do it.
Right.
Don't do that, man. Don't be like everybody else. Be different, man. Fight that flesh, man. Don't, because everybody's smoking weed and fake Israelites smoking weed and eating weed because they said you can eat the herbs. You know what I'm saying? And it grows from the ground. You understand? So you got fake Israelites eating weed. Don't you go do that, man. You understand? Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 9. And it came to pass through the lightness of her whoredom that she defiled the land and committed adultery with stones and with stocks.
Yeah, exactly. They serving other gods, man, with stones, man, and you know what I'm saying, and making idols and things like that. Go ahead.
And yet for all this, her treacherous sister Judah hath not turned unto me with her whole heart, but vainly saith the Lord.
Exactly. And that's what we're doing to this day, man. You understand? We read it again, brother.
And yet for all this, her treacherous sister Judah hath not turned unto me with her whole heart.
We don't serve the Lord with our whole heart, man, our whole mind. You understand? We want to serve just a little bit and thinking that they're gonna get us in heaven. Well, Lord, I did this and I did that. Nah, you got to serve the Lord wholly, man. The whole way, man. You understand? You got to put on that armor of God, man. You understand? You got to put on your Israelite attire, man. You got to keep these laws, statutes, commandments, all of them, man. You got to walk, talk like an Israelite, man, like a prophet of God, like a woman of God. You understand?
Right.
Go ahead. You can't just do a little bit, man. You can't just fake your way into a kingdom, man. You understand? There's no way possible to fake your way into this kingdom, man. Because the Lord see past your BS, man. Not only that, the angels watching 24/7. The Lord watching 24/7. How you gonna fake your way in? They know your mind. They know your thoughts. They know everything about you, man. So you got to get that together, man. You gotta fight that evil spirit that's inside you, man. Right?
God. But vainly saith the Lord.
Yeah, they doing it for nothing too. Go ahead.
Verse 11. And the Lord said unto me, the backsliding Israel have justified herself more than treacherous Judah.
Exactly, man. Go ahead.
Verse 12. Go and proclaim these words toward the north, and say, Return, thou backsliding Israel, saith the Lord.
You better return. Stop trying to fight, man. Stop trying to hide. Stop trying to, you know what I'm saying? You got to fight that spirit. Go ahead.
Go and proclaim these words. Oh, Salakia. And I will not cause mine anger to fall upon you.
And you don't want the Lord anger to fall upon you. You know what I'm saying? You think that you got your tail whipped, you know what I'm saying, by your mama or your parent. You don't want to get whipped by the Most High, man. You understand? He know how to get you. He know how to hurt you. You know what I'm saying? In more ways than none, than you know. Go ahead.
Kind. For I am merciful, saith the Lord, and I will not keep anger forever.
Mm-hmm. See, once again, you got Christians and heathens be like, see, the Lord did away with y'all Israelites. You know what I'm saying? You'll get a Christian that say that, especially the old black Christians. You understand? Mm-hmm. They love saying that. See, the Lord did away with you. But what the Lord say?
For I am merciful, saith the Lord, and I will not keep anger forever.
Man, look, he better than me, man, because we was adulterers, man. Just like a woman sleeping around on you, that's how the Most High felt, man. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You imagine your woman sleeping around, you know what I'm saying, going to everybody but you. You understand? That's what we like, man. We serving other gods and rather than him. Go
ahead. Verse 13. Only acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord thy God, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers.
That's once again, it said what? Acknowledge?
Only acknowledge thine iniquity, that thou hast transgressed against the Lord thy God, and hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice, saith the Lord.
You don't want to obey the Lord's voice, man. You don't want to obey the prophets, man. When we tell you, hey, out the Bible, we read it straight out the Bible, man. Being a homosexual is wrong. No, it's not. God love everybody. Sleeping with white people is wrong. No, it's not. You can do whatever you want. Eating pork, shrimp, lobster is wrong. No, it's not. Excuse me. You understand? You don't want to hear his voice, man. Who is his voice, man? The prophets of God, man. Us. ISUPK, man. You don't want to listen to us, man. You don't want to listen to God. Because we just vessels for the Most High. You think that we just saying this and making this up. But we reading out the Bible, something that your preacher don't really do. You understand? He read this much of the Bible. You understand? Go ahead.
God. And hast scattered thy ways to the strangers under every green tree, and ye have not obeyed my voice, saith the Lord. Verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children.
Man, look, the Lord is so merciful, man. He even want to get your disloyal behind and clean you up. And that's how much love he got for Israel. Now, for the other nations, he don't love, man. So if he's stretching out his arm, man. Matter of fact, let's get that too. What scripture is that? When he stretched out his arm for Israel, man, and you still don't want to accept it, man. Let me get that. Let's get that real quick. Stretch. It's a lot. Get better with the stretch. me see what that is.
Isaiah 5 and 25, the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 25. Therefore is the anger of the Lord kindled against his people, and he has stretched forth his hand against them.
No. That's different. That's the opposite. Let's get Psalms. Let's get Romans 10 and 21. Yeah, let's get Romans 10 and 21, man. That's what he's doing, man. So, meanwhile, we don't want to fight for the Most High. We don't want to fight this flesh, man. You better fight. You know what I'm saying? Because he's fighting for you. You know what I'm saying? He's reaching out to you, but you don't want to accept it. He put the prophets back on earth. He could have not put the prophets back on earth since, in 1969, and we'll be just done. Go ahead.
The book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 21. But to Israel he saith, all day long I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people.
A disobedient, you understand, people, man. That's how much love he got, man. So if he's trying to do that, as he's trying to do that, man, clean up your mind, man. Clean up your attitude. Clean up the way you walk, the way you talk. Clean up all your sins, man. You understand? That's what you got to do. Don't just be a Christian and just lay it in and be disgusting and be sinful, man. Don't do that, man. Because listen, when that day comes, you're going to be like, why, Lord? Why me? And the Lord going to look at you like, man, I stretch out my hand how many times to you, man? You ain't listen. My priests and prophets is on a corner, you know what I'm saying, crying out loud. You know what I'm saying? But you ain't want to listen. You came into the truth and then you left, and then you asking me why? Oh, okay. All right. Or you was in the truth, but you was sinning, acting like you was this and that, and you not. You thought it was a game. You had all this time to get yourself together, but you didn't. Oh, okay. You understand? Go ahead. Which one? Oh, read it again. And let the people know. Shit.
The book of Romans, chapter 10, verse 21. But to Israel he said, all day long I have stretched forth my hands unto a disobedient and gainsaying people.
Exactly, man. Let me get Jeremiah 3 and 8. Go back to where we left off at. We're going to read it all the way down to 25. Read it all the way down to 25, man. Once again, I'm just trying to show you, man, the reasons why you should fight. The reason why you should get off that crack, that weed. Stop being a homosexual. Stop eating pork, shrimp, lobster. The reason why you should try to be righteous, man. Ask the Lord, man. He'll show you the way, man. Try our spirit, man. Come into the truth. Listen, we don't hold nobody captive here. If you don't want to serve the Lord, you ain't got to serve the Lord. You know what I'm saying? We ain't forcing no crowns on nobody head. Come into the truth. Don't be scared, man. The Christian church is far more scarier, man. You understand? You know what I'm saying? Your kids getting molested in the Christian church. Your wife sleeping with the deacon and pastor in a Christian church. That don't happen over here. It will never happen over here. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 14. Turn, O backsliding children, saith the Lord.
Yep.
For I am married unto you.
He said he married unto us, man. Go ahead.
And I will take you one of a city and two of a family, and I will bring you to Zion, and I will give you pastors according to mine heart.
And that's what he's doing now, man. He gave us pastors according to his heart, man. The Christian church is not according to his heart. How do you know that? Because they don't teach the law, statute, commandments. Anybody can be saved. You understand? In the Bible, they don't say that in the Bible. God don't love everybody, man. You understand? Go ahead.
Which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding. Verse 16. And it shall come to pass, when ye be multiplied and increased in the land, in those days, saith the Lord, they shall say no more, the ark of the covenant of the Lord. Neither shall it come to mind, neither shall they remember it, neither shall they visit it. neither shall that be done anymore.
Let me see real quick.
17.
All right, I'm done with that now. So let me get Proverbs 1:16. Once again, man, you're gonna have to fight your flesh, man. You're gonna have to really fight it, man. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be, you know what I'm saying, weak, man. I understand you fell down, you probably picked that weed back up. It's all right, come back. The Lord didn't kill you yet. You still got to fight in chance, man. You know what I'm saying? You still got to fight in chance. Go ahead.
You said 1 and 16?
Yeah, Bible for sure.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 1, verse 16. For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood.
They do what?
For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood.
And that's what goes on, man. You run to do evil, man. Run to do good, man. Run to do good, man. Right? I mean, run to go do good, man. You want to run and go be evil, man. You want to go run and smoke weed. You want to go run to the club and turn up and then go to church and turn up. You understand? Because that's another club, man. And you think that's doing something, man. You know what I'm saying? That's not doing nothing, man. You understand? You running to go do evil. Soon when somebody talk trash about you, you want to go kill somebody, man. That's our nation right now. You know what I'm saying? Soon when somebody say something to you, step on your shoe, you quick to, you know what I'm saying, try to kill somebody, man. You quick to go do drugs. You quick to go sell drugs. You quick to go have sex with whores. You understand? You can't do that. Read it again.
For their feet run to evil and make haste to shed blood.
Go ahead. Yeah, is there any more on that? That's it. All right. Let me get Isaiah 59:1. Yeah, man. You want to quick to fight somebody, quick to go kill somebody, and your own people like that. You know what I'm saying? That's wrong, man. You know what I'm saying? Go be quick to do good. Be quick to fight your demons, man. That's what you do. When you think of a bad thought, man, cut it off, man. I know it's hard sometimes. Especially when somebody talking trash, they think that you're a punk. I know it's hard. Just shut your mouth, man. Do good, man. You understand? Go ahead.
You said 59:1?
Yeah, Bible show.
The book of Isaiah, chapter 59, verse 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear.
Exactly, because you think that, you know what I'm saying, the Lord can't save us, man. So you don't go nowhere near it. They don't believe in God because we get shut down, and this is the reason why, because we ain't trying to fight. We ain't trying to listen to the priests and prophets, man. You think that God is not real because you getting killed. You getting diseases. You on the bottom. You understand? But in reality, we put ourselves in this position. And the reason why, and how to get out of it, fight your temptation, man. Fight those evil thoughts, that evil spirit, man. Get it out of you, man. If you commit sin, man, that's an evil spirit in you. You got to get it out. Read it again, Old
Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear. Verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear.
Exactly. What happened? Hold on, read that again, Brother Bashar.
Verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you.
Yeah, smoking weed, iniquities. Sleeping with white women, iniquities. You understand? Robbing, stealing, lying, iniquities. You understand? What else? Killing.
Worshiping another false.
Yeah, how can I forget that? Worshiping another false god. You know what I'm saying? That's iniquity, man. He hates that. That's on top of the list. Adultery. You thinking adultery is, and they always love to say adultery is just the man has more than one. Well, don't they? They don't never say the woman. You know what I'm saying? They usually go to a man having another wife. Nah, that's not adultery at all. At all. Understand? Adultery is, you know what I'm saying? That can be adultery too. But adultery is, you know what I'm saying, that the Ten Commandments talking about is, you know what I'm saying, worshiping other gods, man. That's the main thing that you need to not do. You know what I'm saying? Read it again, Brother Sean.
Verse 1 or verse 2?
Shit, let's read it again. Shit. People really need to get yeah, verse 1.
Verse 1. Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened, that it cannot save, neither his ear heavy, that it cannot hear. Mm-hmm. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God.
Your iniquities have separated you from you and your God, man.
And your sins have hid his face
from. Ain't that what it's called, a pronoun and whatnot? Yours. That's our God, man. And we are his, man. Like that's a possessive word. Yeah, that's what I meant. A possessive word, man. That's how you know that he ain't dealing with no other nation. You understand? Listen, you know what I mean? Like, he ain't dealing with no other nation. If he dealing with everybody else too, why they ain't struggling? Right. That's the main thing that I don't get. Right. If he dealing with the white man, you know in the history of the white man, he's the most evilest bastard on the face of the earth. Why do he get everything? Why do we have to suffer? If everybody is equal and, you know what I'm saying, he loves everybody, then we all should get treated the same way. We don't. Understand? We don't. Understand? You got something?
If I'm able to find it.
What is it?
I was gonna look for the precept where Christ had went in to say, you know, to your point, mm-hmm. how Christ had said that you know not what you worship, because salvation is for the Jews.
1 John 4:22, or John 4:22.
John 4:22. Yeah, that's right. Mm-hmm. I just wanted to bring that out.
I'll bring it out. Yeah, let me read it for you. Bring that out, man. I remember that. John 4:22. John chapter 4, verse 22. Ye worship, ye know not what. We know what we worship, for salvation is of the Jews.
And like, just to your point, what you had just brought out about, you know, what does, with the white man's condition, what does he need to be saved from? What does he need to, escape from and whatnot? And all these other nations. Now, I still have brought this out in my Tuesday class, if I may, but, you bringing it out, made me feel like, we need to touch on it again.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because it's heavy. You know, you can look at all these other nations. Ain't nobody struggling like us. You know what I'm saying? At the very least, you know what I'm saying? At least the Africans can say that they have land. At least they can, everybody wants to say, oh, we got to help the Africans. They ain't got no food. They ain't got no water, this, that, and the other. But the thing is, they oppressing their own people into that condition. They would rather have their own people, take baths in cow piss and, wash their hair up a cow's ass. I like it from my language, but, that's basically what they do. You know what I'm saying? Then you got them Asians. They oppress their own people. But yet the thing is no other people is oppressing them. All of their issues that each other nation has is an eternal issue that only they can solve for themselves. The white man ain't gonna come in and say, save the day. Because if that was the case, then, the U.S. government would have saved the Middle East. But yet still to this day, there's war, a never-ending war that's happening in the Middle East with the Ishmaelites, the so-called Arabian man. You know what I'm saying? So, but yet, when it comes to the so-called Black, Hispanic, and Native Americans, we don't even know who we really are. We call ourselves by whatever the white man calls us, whatever everybody else in the world calls us.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And yet, not only do we not have our own identity of which we can call ourselves by, but we also don't have land. We don't even have land. Like I had said, just like how them Africans have. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to bring that out because that in itself, this lets you know this is in my opinion, I believe that John 4:22 is like just a straight cutthroat, Salakia, a cutthroat scripture against them Christians and any other religion. You know what I'm saying? That tries to say, speak about essentially where Black, Hispanics, and Native Americans even stand in any portion of their their belief system. Because all we have to do is just go back to our records, where our records say that salvation is for the Jews. And one thing you have to remember is that the word salvation is synonymous. You know what the word salvation is synonymous with?
What?
If I may,
What?
destruction. You can't have salvation without something being destroyed.
Right.
With destruction comes salvation. With
Right.
salvation comes destruction. You
Right.
cannot have one without the other.
Right.
Prime example being, when Moses delivered the Israelites out of Egypt. Egypt had to be destroyed because, mind you, Pharaoh did let him go. But if the Most High didn't destroy Egypt, what would have happened? Them Egyptians would have caught up to the Israelites and slaughtered all of us. But no, the Most High had to destroy them. And it's the same exact thing, with what's going on today in our condition as Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I'm not trying to be too long-winded, but, for us to have any type of salvation, all these other nations have to be destroyed. But who has to be destroyed for an Asian man or an African man or the white man or the East Indian man, what have you? Who has to be destroyed so that they can have their own land, have their own name, their own culture, their own history, their own everything, where they just separated from everybody else? We the only people, Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that our culture, our name, everything was given to us by the people that came and invaded on us and enslaved us. Like,
no, that's heavy, man. That's real heavy, man. Once again, like what's synonymous with salvation, man. Destruction.
right.
Pain, sorrow, man. You know what I'm saying? Getting murdered, getting killed. And also I want to bring out too, man. I had to bring that out. You understand? The Africans say we struggling way worse than Blacks in America. That's what Akon said. Pissed me off. While a nigga sitting right next to him, just looking stupid. This is yes nigga. You know what I'm saying? But Akon, which is an African, he said, Black people don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? They not hungry like that, and they get access to water. Flint, Michigan don't.
Right. Nah, big.
I don't think they still don't. They still don't.
They still don't.
You feel me?
We had all these things.
Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, we had all these stimulus checks and these bailouts and everything. They doing all these grants, giving away free money for businesses and this, that, and the other. But yet they can't repair the water lines out in Flint. So
they trying to, and I know what they doing now. They trying to push the niggas out.
No, right, redlining.
Yeah, they redlining. That's all they doing.
Yeah.
Because why ain't you fixing that problem?
No, right.
You stimulus checks. You like Commander Hunter said, man. That's how you know the white man got a whole bunch of money that he could give niggas, but he ain't. You understand? Because look, they gave away trillions of dollars, man. It might take $100 million to fix that problem in Flint, Michigan, but they ain't gonna do it. Go ahead.
If I may, you can just look at our military spending.
Yep.
You can look at the donations that America donates to, other countries. Hell, the Middle East, the country that we are at war with, there is money flown from America to the Middle East. America is giving money to, the state of Israel for something that happened in World War II that had nothing to do with America in the first place. Hell, the fact that America, and mind you, when I say America, I mean Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are the ones who actually liberated them fake Jews during World War II from Adolf Hitler. That war wouldn't have been won without Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You do your research, you'll come to find out. Look up the Wind Talkers. Understand
what was the Air Force brothers? What was they called? Was it the Red Barons? No, the Red Wings, I believe is what they was called. You understand? I can't remember what the Hispanic, in my opinion, they special forces, but they wasn't deemed special forces. The thing is all the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, they was unofficially special forces, but they were special forces because they was able to accomplish everything else that no other unit in the American military was able to accomplish. Because mind you as well, they was always being put into missions that was deemed mission impossible, but yet it was mission complete with very low casualties, mind you as well. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that money, like the so-called white man, he's got the money to to help and repair the infrastructure for the black, Hispanic, and Native American communities. But he hates us first and foremost. And if I may, just off of what you had brought out with Akon, he lost his damn nerve by saying that because, mind you, all right, quote unquote, we have running water, we have access to running water, but yet Africa has access to Oprah Winfrey's funds. Africa's got access to Akon's funds because Akon and Oprah and all these other celebrities are going to Africa and building schools and putting solar panel systems for electricity and whatnot out there. They're building communities and establishments out there in Africa to help those African people. But yet, I don't see Oprah's funds flowing through the black community. I don't see Akon helping the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans here in America. Because mind you as well, at least the Africans have their doggone land. The land was stolen from the Native Americans, and it continues to be stolen. Just let the white man say, you know what, it'd be cheaper if we run a doggone pipeline through this Indian reservation. It ain't reserved no more. It's reserved for this pipeline. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't nothing they can do about it.
Right.
And really, the only ones who get a real cut off of that pipeline running through is them so-called, them $5 Indians. You don't know what a $5 Indian is? I highly recommend that you go ahead and research that. But basically, it's a fake Native American. Just to send that do a quick little cap on that. But it's a likely, sir. I know.
And once again, man, all these things are happening because we don't want to serve the Lord. Akon get to say things like that, and we can't do nothing about it.
Right.
Making us like you know what I'm saying, like we ain't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Like we just some lazy, dumb people, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell, Africa lazy. Because if I had my own land, you know what happened? Damn, all you really need is like 2 goats. You feel me? Right. You understand? Like, for real though, man. Like, once again, we got to realize that we have to fight, man. Fight that temptation, so we can get back on top, man. You got to fight. Know that the Lord is looking at you, and the angels is looking like, man, this nigga is just giving up all hope. You got to fight to come to class, to do class. There's gonna be times where you know what I'm saying. Even your rig gonna try to stop you from going to class. They want to fight with you right before class or something like that. You understand?
So like, if I may, I went through that with the mother of my firstborn.
Yeah.
She always gave me look. Oh, why you always gotta go kick it with the brothers? Why do you have to go to class? What about your family, girl? I mean, you can come to class.
Right.
You can do that just like myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like you.
Nah, for real, man. You know what I'm saying? Those things happen, man. And the angels seem like, hey, he pushed through. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, you pushed through. You ain't listen. Because some people fall weak under their woman. Some people be like, man, forget this, man. I'm stressed out.
That's just the Lord. That's just the Lord and the brotherhood in Las Vegas. That's all.
Right. I can't do it, man. You know what I'm saying? That Satan gonna try to get, because just like his angels right there trying to get you to do the right thing, it's Satan right. It's evil. It's demons right there next to you, like literally. His angels walking around here right now. You understand? Literally. You know what I'm saying? So when you know that, you gotta realize, stop doing weird stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? Even when you by yourself, stop doing weird stuff. God see it. He's looking dead at you, and it's disgusting if you keep doing it. You understand? Let's get it. Isaiah 5 and 9. Did we get all that?
I said 5 and 9.
Yeah. I mean, the 59 and 1 again. Read the last part of it though.
A 59 and 1.
Yeah.
Neither his ear heavy that it cannot hear.
Man, he hear you crying and sighing and those prayers, but it don't mean nothing because you ain't fighting. If you if you had a faith of a mustard seed, you understand? Then the Lord will mess with you, man. But y'all don't even have faith that the Lord, you know what I'm saying, will do this for you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be strong, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta come out that ignorance, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you slip up, it's okay. Apologize to the Lord, man, when you slip up. Sometimes you act a goddamn fool. You know what I'm saying? But I apologize to the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? And do right, man. That's the whole mission. Do right, man. Be better than your goddamn wicked ass parents, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why we in this. We want to be just like our goddamn parents, man. But
Verse 2. But your iniquities have separated between you and your God, and your sins have hid his face from you, that he will not hear.
he ain't hearing you right now. Get into the ISUPK. He gonna hear you, man. He gonna hear you and heal you, man. We do it every day, man. Healing brothers. You know what I'm saying? Praying for brothers, man. Making sure they life get right, man. In order, man. You still gonna, and when you come in here, don't think it's gonna be all peachy and gravy, man. You still gonna go through it. Trials and tribulations, man. You understand? Any more on that?
Nah, that's it.
Let me get Job on his hand.
So Job 1 and 10?
Yeah, brother, for sure.
Okay. The book of Job, chapter 1, verse 10. Hast not thou made an hedge about him?
This is Job. This is Satan coming to the Lord saying, you made a hedge around him. What's that hedge around him? That's why, you know what I'm saying, he good. You know what I'm saying? What was that hedge, though? That hedge was angels. It wasn't like nothing mystical about it, you know what I mean? It was angels, man. Angels walking with you, like, you know what I'm saying? Somebody trying to harm you. Guess who get you out of that situation? Angels, man. The angels get you out of that situations, man. You know what I'm saying? Who stopped that bullet from going to your head? An angel, man. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't nothing mystical. Like, it ain't like the Lord is just gonna say, all right, I'm gonna just cover him and whatever nothing can happen to him. No. The Lord is physical more than you think.
Sprinkle some angels.
Yeah. Nothing can touch you now. Nah. The Lord is a man of war too. He like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, I got him out of that jam. Look, the angel. You know what I'm saying? Go get him out of that jam, angel. You know what I'm saying? Angel go straight down from heaven. You know what I'm saying? Right where you at. You know what I'm saying? And get you out of those jams, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he put a hedge over him, man. You know what I'm saying? Put a hedge. Those are angels, man, walking around you day and night, man. You gotta understand that. So if you know angels is walking around you, and also you got demons walking around you,
right,
telling you to, man, I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? I used to, you know what I'm saying? I used to get high in the world. You understand? I stopped. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I'm Satan trying to make me come back to that. You know what I'm saying? Send me dreams. You know you can't. I ain't gonna do. You know, send me dreams of. You know what I'm saying? Me smoking weed. I feel bad. I'll be like, God damn, man, I just really. That's just Satan, man. Satan all in my ear while I'm asleep. You know, that's what they do too. Like the angels can talk to you while you sleep, and you get up and go do something. Satan can talk to you while you sleep, and you get up and do something. You know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to fight, man, day and night, man. You know what I mean? People peer pressure. That's Satan, man. You know what I mean? To get you high. Here, man, smoke this weed. Now you hooked on it. Now he don't want to smoke with you no more. What the hell? Now you got to put 5 on it. You know what I'm saying?
right.
Now I got to put you hooked me on this. It was free. You pressured me into this. You understand? Now I got to put 5 on it. Okay, that was all it was just Satan, man. Listen, smoke a cigarette. That is the most. That's how you know it's a demon, right? Getting people to smoke cigarettes. On the packet it says you can die. On the packet it says cause cancer and heart problems or whatnot, heart disease. Then they see that and they smoke it anyway. Who that demon is trying to kill you. You understand? That demon inside you, that's why you got to get it out. Don't think that it's cool. Something is trying to kill you, man. And if you keep doing it, it's going to kill you, man. But, like the Lord can be with you, and Satan and demons can be with you, and they just trying to kill you, man. Demons be on you, man. All they do is try to kill their host, man. That's the only thing they try to do: kill other people and kill hosts, man. You know what I'm saying? That's what demons do, man. Try to kill other people and kill the host. At the end of the day, man. Let me get Acts 17 and 30. No, hold that and then get Deuteronomy 23 and 13. I should put that right after this. Once again, Deuteronomy first, Baba Kashah. We gotta do something about this heat, man. I'm gonna try to bring my little. Man, this Vegas ain't nothing to play with, man.
13 minutes play.
It is 100 and.
100.
Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 13 and what?
13, 23 and 13.
Oh, 23 and 13.
Yeah. Deuteronomy, we gonna get it again, man, that the Lord is walking, especially amongst Israel when we go to war. Ooh-wee. You think that we the only ones out there on the street corners or when we go to war. You know what I'm saying? Nope. It's angels walking around with us. You know what I'm saying? And if you coming, man, man, look, man, it's evident that the Lord is with the ISUPK, man. You know how many times people got knocked out and beat for talking trash about the ISUPK?
Yeah.
We didn't have to do nothing. It'd be a random person, and you know who that random person is? An angel. You understand? Jumped on that man, and just like it could be Satan that jump on you and get you to do something stupid. You know what I'm saying? But it'd be angels out there with us that'll do something, you know what I'm saying, to you. You know what I'm saying? We only got to touch you. That's why we chilling like, man, look, you know what I'm saying? That personally happened. You know what I'm saying? A couple times while I was at camp. Brother came up to anybody came, it usually be white man or something like that. It be sometimes it be brothers too. You can get the business too, but it usually be white man and shit. But anyway, so I'll be glad, man. You know what I'm saying? But I'll be like, yeah, the Lord really with us, man. Because I wanted to knock him out, but I can't do it. The Lord did it though. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it, man. Deuteronomy 23 and 13.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 23, verse 13. Mm-hmm. And thou shalt have a paddle upon thy weapon, and it shall be, when thou wilt ease thyself abroad, thou shalt dig therewith, and shalt turn.
Hold on, say it again.
And thou shalt have a paddle upon thy weapon, and it shall be, when thou wilt ease thyself abroad, thou shalt dig therewith.
What's a paddle? Paddle is a shovel. You understand? This is when in the midst of camp. This is what we got to do when we go to camp, right? If we camping, about to go to war, you know, we usually camp, you know what, how many feet out or yards? Some distance out above, before the enemy. You understand? Right? That's what we used to do, right? The whole camp, you know what I'm saying? Different camp, not camp like we were going to speaking of. This is war camp, you know what I'm saying? Like really war, you know what I mean? And this is talking about taking a shovel, you know what I'm saying? When you got to go relieve yourself, you know what I'm saying? To put your crap in the dirt, you understand? But for what? What's the reason to do that for? Why do you got to cover your shit?
You asking me?
Because it's just, I
mean, well, for one, it's a sanitary thing to do, but two, as well, just to cover up your scent, essentially. Because I mean, one way that you can track a person, just the same way that you track people or animals when you go hunting, is doo-doo.
And what else? That's it. Also, because the Lord, that angels is in the midst of you. So you don't want the angels to be stepping all on crap and this and that. So you got to do that. It's going to get to it. Go ahead, read on.
And it shall be when thou wilt ease thyself abroad, thou shalt dig therewith, and shalt turn back and cover that which cometh from thee. For the Lord thy God walketh in the midst of thy camp, to deliver thee, and to give up thine enemies before thee. Therefore shall thy camp be holy, that he see no unclean thing in thee, and turn away from thee.
Exactly, man. And that you gotta also clean yourself up too, so the Lord can be with you. If you disgusting and sinful, the Lord ain't gonna mess with you. The Lord ain't gonna be with you, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta clean. Excuse my French, man. Clean your shit up. Bury that shit. Bury your sins and don't touch it again. Don't do it again, man. It's gone forever. Get it out of you. Because the Lord is watching. The Lord is around you. And that's what you got to do, man. And it takes time, man. It takes time. So don't think that, oh, man, I messed up, man. It's all right, man. Get it together, though, man. Clean your crap up, man. You understand? Clean your crap up, and you should be all right. You understand? Because the Lord walketh amongst that. And if he see all that, man, he's going to leave. The angels are going to just leave you. And now you got to fight the battles alone. No, I'm good. Now you got to fight your battles alone. And that's what's happening right now with Israel. We got to fight our battles alone because we so disgusting, man. And we don't want to fight. We don't want to clean our shit up. And that's why you're suffering. The Lord stretched out his hand to you. You didn't take it. You don't want to take it. You know what I'm saying? And it's all good, though. You know? What else, man? Let's get it, man. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. We're going to get it. All right. Okay. Let's get 17 and 30. Acts 17 and 30. Stop at the shot. Yeah, man. Yeah, we suffering through the tea, boy. You already used to it, though. Let's get it.
I'll never get used to it. The book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 30. And the times of this ignorance God winked at.
And the times of your ignorance God winked at. And that just show you that he always watching too. He saw your ignorant butt do some ignorant things. You know what I'm saying? Because you didn't know any better, because you didn't know the truth. Now that you know the truth, man, you better fight, man. Let me get a righteous man falling 7 times. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You gotta fight. Now that you know the truth, man, you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to come into the ISUPK. Because you don't wanna die in America or die wherever the hell you at. You like the Lord coming back, man. World War III is coming. It's already here. Everybody getting ready. They getting ready. Because everybody getting ready so much, they don't even want to start it right now. You're jumping too early because they don't want to lose. Because they know it's over after that. Whoever wins this war is going to be on top forever. You understand? Plain and simple. Whoever wins this war, oh, it's over. That's why God is going to win this war. ISUPK going to win. We're going to be the ones that's on top, governing the whole world. You understand? But
The book of Proverbs, chapter 24, verse 16. For a just man falleth 7 times and rises up again, but the wicked shall fall into mischief.
Man, the wicked, like I said before, man, just gonna stay in a sinful, wicked mess, man. Don't do that. You fall, you get your ass back up, man, and fight. Get your ass back up and fight, man. That's all right. Get up and fight again. Fight, man. you left the truth because you wanted to get high, man. All right, come on back in. We got you. We already know. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. It's not built for everybody like that. You know what I'm saying? But you can do it if you fight and get counseling on it. We got programs that'll help with addictions and things like that. You understand? All right. Yeah, let me get Acts 17 and 30.
Come the book of Acts, chapter 17, verse 30. And the times of this ignorance God winked at, but now commandeth all men everywhere to repent.
You gotta repent, meaning change your ways and don't go back, man. Change your ways, man. You understand? That's what you gotta do. He winked at, you know what I'm saying? That's why, and once again, he winked at our ignorance, man. It's a lot of times where you could have got jammed up, but he said, nah, I know he gonna come to the truth. I know Rock gonna come to the truth, so you know what I'm saying? He did that. I'm gonna just turn my eye on, man. I see you, but I don't see you. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know the Lord always watching, man. So you gotta always do right, man. And if you mess up, do the Lord's Prayer. You know what I'm saying? That's why Christ made that prayer. So you can do that prayer. Because you know it's going to be a fight. You're going to mess up, get back right, mess up, get back right. You know what I'm saying? That prayer. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us for our debts as we forgive our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory, forever. So be it. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what we have to do, man. Let's get Mark 5 and 1. Mark 5 and 1. Ooh.
The book of Mark, chapter 5, verse 1. And seeing the multitudes, he went up into a mountain, and when he was set, his disciples came unto him.
This Christ. You understand? Go ahead.
Verse 2. And he opened his mouth and taught him, saying, verse 3, written in red, blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven.
Verse chapter 5.
5 and 3. Matthew 5 and 3.
No, get Mark 1 and.
Oh, Salaki, you said Mark.
No. You got Matthew.
Yeah,
Yeah, get Matthew 5.
Yeah, Salaki, sir.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Yeah, let's get it, man. Fight, man, and come into this truth and be separate from everybody. And sometimes you might just got to separate yourself from people in the world, man, and your family too. Sometimes you got to do that, man. Family will bring you down, man. Family, you know what I'm saying, have you keep saying, you know what I'm saying, have you stress the hell out, man. Go ahead.
The book of Mark, chapter 5, verse 1. And they came over unto the other side of the sea, into the country of Gadarenes. Into the country of Gadarenes. Verse 2. And when he was come out of the ship, immediately there met him out of the tombs a man with an unclean spirit.
Man, this man had demons on him, man. Just like a lot of brothers and sisters, man. Got legions of demons on him.
Verse 3. Who had his dwelling among the tombs, and no man could bind him. No, not with chains. Because that he had been often bound with fetters and chains, and the chains had been plucked asunder by him, and the fetters broken in pieces, neither could any man tame him.
Man, this demon was a problem. This man had so much demons on him, he took the chains off, goddammit. Go ahead.
And always, night and day, he was in the mountains and in the tombs, crying and cutting himself with stones.
Yeah, man, because you got, who was crying? Dude had that demon on him, man. He knew he was crying, you know what I'm saying? Like, I seen it personally, man, with family members, man, got demons on them, talking to themselves, damn near killing themselves, want to kill themselves, doing this and that, smoking drugs, this and that, schizophrenic, you know what I'm saying, and just, got demons on them. You feel me? Like it's a real sad thing to see. You understand? Especially on black people, man. You know what I mean? And one thing I noticed that they all do too is they cry too, man. Because at one point you're gonna realize that damn, I'm fucked up and something taking over me. You know what I mean? Right. At one point you're gonna be like, damn, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna start crying. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Verse 6. But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran. But when he saw Jesus afar off, he ran and worshipped him.
He saw a man of the Lord, man. That was his scapegoat right there to get them demons off. At least he had enough power to go to the Lord. Some of you demons, you run far from the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You run far from the prophets, man. Go ahead.
Verse 7, and cried with a loud voice and said, what have I to do with thee, Jesus, thou Son of the Most High God? I adjure thee by God that thou torment me not.
These are demons talking. Now. They like, hey Lord, what you got to do with me? The demons don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? The demons don't want to leave. So what you got to do with me? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
For he said unto him,
and he know that the Lord about to deliver this man. You know what I'm saying? Get them unclean spirits off of him. You know that Christ is about to do that. The demons in him. So they don't want to lead this man because the demons got a job to do. Kill the host. That's what they're supposed to do. It's kill you. Go ahead.
Come out of the man, thou unclean spirit. And he asked him, what is thy name? And he answered, saying, my name is Legion, for we are many.
Listen, damn, that demon straight up talking. Man, that's real too, man. I think this is some spooky, ghostly stuff, man. Like, this is real life. You hear me? This is real life. Or I've seen it personally, man. Same thing with this man. Same thing, man. Yeah, go ahead. It's messed up.
Verse 10, and he besought him much that he would not send them away out of the country. Mm-hmm. Now there was there nigh unto the mountains a great herd of swine feeding. And all the devils besought him, saying, send us into the swine, that we may enter into them.
What?
And all the...
Send us? Damn. See? That's real, man. They had a whole bunch of demons on. Not one, not two, not three. All the demons like, hey, man, send us into this swine, man. Go ahead.
Verse 13. And forthwith Jesus gave them leave, and the unclean spirits went out and entered into the swine, and the herd ran violently down a steep place into the sea. They were about 2,000 and were choked in the sea. Verse 14. And they that fed the swine and they that fed the swine fled and told it in the city and in the country. And they went out to see what it was that was done. And they came to Jesus and see him that was possessed with the devil and had the legion, sitting and clothed and in his right mind, and they were afraid. And they that saw it told them how it befell to him that was possessed with the devil, and also concerning the swine.
Listen, man, they saw this man whole again, man. You know what I'm saying? They saw this. That's what they see in the ISUPK, man. See that we get demons off people, man. You understand? But
and they began to pray to him to depart out of their coasts. And when he was come into the ship, he that had been possessed with the devil prayed him that he might be with him. Howbeit,
that's it. I don't need all that. So, once again, man, You gonna have to run that. You gonna have to run to the Lord, man, and get clean, man. Get those demons off you, man. You understand? That's what you're gonna have to do. All right. Let's get if you don't fight, man, you know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna send something at your way. Let me get Psalms 78, verse 49.
So Psalm 78.
Yeah, verse 49.
The book of Psalms, chapter 78, verse 49. He cast upon them, he cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
He did what? Read it again, Brother John.
He cast upon them fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? Like the Lord, if you don't fight, man, the Lord gonna send evil. If you ain't trying to get right, the Lord gonna send evil spirits to you, man. To you know what I'm saying? The Lord gonna send evil spirits to you. You know what I'm saying? Send your way. Read it again, Baba John. Salakia.
Karawakan. He cast upon him, Salaki. He cast upon them the fierceness of his anger, wrath, and indignation, and trouble by sending evil angels among them.
Exactly, man. And that's what the Lord can do, man. He'll send evil spirits to you if you don't try to get right. You understand? Let me get James 1 and 12.
The book of James, chapter 1, verse 12. Blessed is the man that endureth temptation. For when he is tried.
Blessed is the man that endureth temptation. Don't feed into temptation. Don't feed into being wicked. Don't feed into being a disgusting pig, man. Don't feed into you know what I'm saying? Like, don't do that, man. Blessed is the man. Go ahead.
For when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
Yeah, man. If you endure to the end, man, let me get that, matter of fact. Endure to the end, the same should be saved, man. Once again, you gotta endure and fight that temptation, man. What's some temptation? Temptation is a lot of things, man. Being wicked, being a liar, being a thief, being a homosexual, being a you know what I'm saying, on drugs, man. You gotta fight that temptation, man. Once you fight that temptation, you're gonna get crowned, man. You understand? You gotta fight that temptation, being wicked, being a monster, man. You know what I'm saying? You women gotta stop learning how not to be a monster, man, and serve your husband, man, and be righteous, man. You understand? You gotta fight that, man. You gotta fight it. Go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 13. But he that shall endure unto the end, the same shall be saved.
The same shall be he that, and once again, he that endured to the end, enduring that temptation, the same shall be saved, man. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have to see this out throughout, man. And don't let nobody take your seat. You know what I'm saying? You got some people be like, man, I'm leaving the truth because I don't like what so and so said about me. Knowing you was wrong. And everybody know you wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? People that usually leave the truth, they in the wrong. It's never like, oh, that person was right, man, and you know what I mean? No, because we got counsel where non-biased people is going to be in that council. You know what I'm saying? And we don't, you know what I'm saying, we spare feelings, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we don't give a damn about feelings, you know what I'm saying? So once again, man, you gotta fight to stay in this, you gotta fight to stay in this truth, man. You understand? Go ahead.
wanted me to go back to James 1 and 12.
No, let me get Galatians 6 and 7, Brother Michelle.
Galatians what again? 6 and 12?
Yeah.
The book
6
of,
and 7, I mean, Brother Michelle.
the book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7.
Uh-huh.
Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Listen, man. What you sow, what you do, man, is what you're going to reap, too, man. Anything that you do is going to come back on you. And God is not mocked, man. When he say he's going to do something, he's going to do it, too. He ain't going to be mocked. You ain't going to be able to say, see, God didn't do that. Look, I'm smoking weed. Ain't nothing happening to me. That's what they love to say. You mocking God. But what did God say, you know what I'm saying, about that? What did God say about being a homosexual? You mocking God. What did God say about being a thief, being a liar? You mocking God. You understand? You mocking God, man, when you don't want to be a righteous man and a righteous woman. You know what I'm saying? You mocking God. Look, I can disrespect the prophets. They think they can disrespect the prophets. Look, I said something about Comanche and Hana. I said something about, you know what I'm saying, the priests and prophets. Ain't nothing happened to me. Not yet. He's not gonna be mocked. Can't. He's gonna show you. Hey, you remember that time you said that? Yeah. Told you don't play with me. Don't play with me, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't play with God, man. More of the story, don't play with God, man. Do what's right, man. Understand? Do what's right, man. Read it again.
Oh, God.
6 and 7.
The book of Galatians, chapter 6, verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. But whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap.
Right. Let me get them same quick this temper by Satan.
It's like you. Christ was tempted by Satan.
Let me get Matthew 4 and 1.
The book of Matthew, chapter 4, verse 1.
Uh-huh.
Then was Jesus led up the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
Uh-huh.
And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights, he was afterward in hunger. And when the tempter came to him, he said,
When that evil spirit was in his ear, go ahead.
if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread. But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceedeth out of the mouth of God. Then the devil taketh him up. Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and setteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and saith unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down, for it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone. Jesus said unto him,
Listen, you see, man, that same spirit is still on the earth. What was going on right there? Listen, you know that happened like in modern times. Like what year was that? You remember where everybody thought that they couldn't die or they wanted to see the afterlife, so they was jumping off the bridge or something like that?
I've never heard of that. So
I believe that's true. Matter of fact, let me look it up real quick. Let me see if that's really true. It might have been a movie, so lucky if it was. You know what I'm saying? It might have been, but no, I think it really was like that. Like, no, they said it was a year where you can't get. It's like a year where you can't get hurt. You You know what I'm saying?
I know about us supposedly getting superpowers.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
still waiting for mine to activate.
Right.
But other than that,
let me see. Hold on, let me see. Salaki, I gotta get this. Hold on, I want to get this. Let me see. I can't. I don't know. I can't get it. Hold on. All right, forget it. Forget it, man. I gotta look that up again. But anyway, you understand? The Lord was tempted, man. But go ahead. But you gotta realize what he did too. He didn't feed into that. Go ahead.
but he answered and said, "Oh, so like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, verse 7. Jesus said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. Verse 8. Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding high mountain, and sheweth him all the kingdoms of the world and the glory of them, and saith unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
And that's what y'all do, man. Satan tell you, worship him, go to the Christian church, you can have money. Man, look, the preacher is like that too. Come get money like me. Come serve my God, and you'll get this. That's Satan, man. Telling you to go to the Christian church so you can get some goddamn money, man. You know what I'm saying? You gotta reject that, man. You gotta say, hell no. Y'all don't serve God in here. God is not in here at all. Not by a long shot. Go ahead.
Verse 11. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him. Now when Jesus had heard that John was cast into prison, he departed into Galilee. And leaving Nazareth, he came and dwelt in Capernaum, which is upon the sea coast in the borders of Zabulon.
What? Wait, hold on. What did he tell Satan?
Verse 10.
Yeah. What he
Verse 10. Then said Jesus unto him, get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve.
That's what y'all need to say, man. Stop trying to serve the white man and other gods. Going to the Muslim mosque, trying to serve other gods, man. Serve the one and true only living God, man. And that's, you know what I'm saying, Yahweh, man. All right. So hold on, let me get this. And then go ahead.
Verse 11. Then the devil leaveth him, and behold, angels came and ministered unto him.
Let's get Joel 3:10.
Joel?
Yeah.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 10. So I like it. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks.
Get ready for war, man. Go ahead.
And your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Now, this could be a two. I'm gonna use it as a twofold scripture. You know what I'm saying? Because this is talking about weaker nations. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Getting ready. You know what I'm saying? But you can also, you know what I'm saying? If you weak, man, you better get strong, man. It's time to get strong, man. If you weak, man, get strong. Fight that temptation, man, and get strong physically. Hell, shit, it's about to be war. You know what I'm saying? Get strong physically, man. You a drug addict, man. That's weak. Let, say you strong, man. You can get off that, man. You can get off that. Come do it, man. Come put in this work, man. We gonna get you out that. We gonna first of all, we gonna take your mind off that. You know what I'm saying? So you ain't gonna be even thinking about weed. You know what I'm saying? You come down here and get some work in. You know what I'm saying? Um, let me get Ephesians 6:14.
What is it?
Ephesians 6:14. Yeah, man. That's what we need to do, man. Oh man. Right there.
14.
Yep. 6:14.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6, verse 14.
Uh-huh.
Stand therefore, having your loins girt about the truth, about with truth, and having on the breastplate of righteousness, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
Now let me get Job 38:3. It's a lot for Job 38:3. That's what I needed.
The book of Job, chapter 38, verse 3. Gird up thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me.
Yeah, man. Look, the Lord demand you to be a man, man. To not be weak, man. To fight temptation. To get right, man. To do what's right. To walk like an Israelite. To talk like an Israelite. To look like an Israelite. To do whatever you got to do to you know what I'm saying? To do what you got to do to serve the Lord, man. You have to gird up like loins, man. Tighten up, man. You understand? Tighten up, man. Stop walking around here weak and weak-minded at that too. Stop being weak, man. And that's what you got to do, man. I'm gonna get one more. I'm gonna get one more scripture, and we're gonna wrap it up. All right? That's cool. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, because it's time to, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let me get that, let the weak sound strong again.
Which one?
Joel 3:10. I want to bring something else out about it. Uh-huh.
The book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 10. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Listen, every other nation is getting ready for war, man. So you have to too. And by doing that is coming back to your own people, man. Blacks, Hispanics, and Native American Indians need to gather together, man. And we need to get right, man. And righteous. And fight the temptation, man. Fight it, man. What the world has given you, give it back. We got something brand new for you. The truth, man, that you never learned. The truth that you never learned in the Christian church. The truth that you never learned in the Muslim mosque. The truth, man. That's what we got. You understand? And that's what you need to really, really bring do and bring out, man, about yourself. With that, I'm gonna pass the class over to Priest and Officer Arak.
Okay. This is the ISUPK security announcements. Where the ISUPK started at 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for new brother and sister. When a new brother and sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to show themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There is another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment found in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verses 8 through 10. Mashra, which means Mashra, which means tenth in the Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Give to the Treasury Department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests. It's not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Upholy convocation, log into or go on to ISUPK.com and check on to your respective school's bulletin board for the upholy convocation. If anybody wants to become a trooper in the school, he needs to start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, Man of Israel Ma'ashem, which means to stand. We're going to give one courtesy salute to the teacher. Man of Israel Ma'ashem, Shabbat, Ma'ashem, Barak, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatah. And with that, class is dismissed.
Sorry, it's a lot.